Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the Mesillas Yesharim, and we begin today Per Gimel, the third chapter, Be'er Chelke HaZihirus, a deeper explanation to the Chelke, to the portions of Zihirus, of watchfulness. We're going to begin to describe what it means to be a Zahir, someone who is watchful and careful over their deeds in a much deeper way. Somebody who wants to watch over themselves properly. They need two hashkafas, two proper outlooks, two ways in which they're going to accomplish this. Firstly, she is bainin mahu atayva amiti. First of all, they have to be mizbainin. They have to think deeply into what is the true good, sheyivcha ba'adam, that a person needs to choose in this world. V'hara amiti, and the true bad, sheyonos mimenu, that a person runs away from. Number one, says the Ramchal, there is true good and there is true bad. Figure it out. Look, examine, learn, ask questions, understand what is truly good and what is truly bad. If it's good, so then a person has to be beicha, they should choose what is good. And if it's bad, yonos mimenu, run away. A person has to stay away from that. Secondly, says the Ramchal, on the actions that a person is doing already, they need to see, are the actions that I am doing right now, are they included in the category of good, or are they included in the categories of bad? When does a person evaluate his actions? He does it sometimes at the time that he's actually doing the action, and sometimes when he's not doing the action. What does that mean? B'shas ma'isa, at the time that he's engaged in this particular action, and he wants to know is it good or is it bad. You shouldn't actually do anything until you weigh out on the scales, is it good or is it bad? Is it right or wrong? If you decide beforehand that it's good, then of course engage yourself in such a mice, in such an activity. And if you are honest and you can discern that it's the raha amiti, it's truly bad, then of course a person is yonos mimenu, they run away from such a thing. That's one thing, says the Ramchal, that a person needs to do. However, there's another kind of evaluation and examination, and that's not at the time that you are involved in the action. Rather, a person should review all of their deeds, and they should weigh them out on the scales of justice again. Is it good or is it bad? They need to see, what have they done that is really bad, in order they can push it away, so that the next time they get involved in an action, they're not going to do something bad. And what are they doing which is good? On that they should become diligent and consistent in there, and they strengthen themselves in that mitzvah or that action, that activity, to make sure they do it again, because that's true good. And if a person looks and examines his deeds and he finds things that are bad there, then once you identify the things that you're doing which are wrong and that are bad and that are really the things that we should be running away from, a person then goes deeper and examines even more besichla in his mind. What kind of strategy can he have? Lasa min hara hahu, in order to turn away and to run away from this true bad over here, and to become someone that is purified from the negative actions. Says the Ramchal over here, there's something very important in order to succeed in the world of Avodas Hashem. Number one, you got to know what's right and what's wrong, what's good and what's bad. Make that identity, see it clearly, and that will sometimes mean that a person is constantly refining their vision, and they're grinding through the things in this world. There's so many new things that come up all the time, new situations, new gadgets, new inventions, new people that we come in contact with, new places that we go. And a person constantly has to be using their mind to figure out, is this good or is it bad? Is it right or is it wrong? Should I be doing this or not be doing this? That's number one. That's called watchfulness. And number two is that a person, after they've done all the actions in their life, they have to begin to review them. And they have to ask themselves honestly, this thing that I did over here, was that good or was it bad? And if it's good, then yes, you should engage yourself in more actions, more mitzvahs, more activities such as this. However, if in your sincere and your honest evaluation of the situation, you can determine that it's really the raha amiti, it's truly bad, then of course, as we're saying, we have to shed ourselves from those activities and actions. We have to be boirech, we have to run away from them. As we said, that we're running away from fire, because we know that those things can just burn us up and they can hurt us. And this is the Ramchal says how a person is going to achieve l'tahir mimenu, how he's going to purify himself and he will rid himself of the negativity. It's only when he becomes so astute, either before he does the action or even after he's done it, and he evaluates what he's done already, and he's able to see clearly the good and the bad. One side we run to, the other side we run away from. Have a wonderful day.